reading for you. I'm Taren S, a High Priestess of traditional witchcraft. I'm a Crossroads witch, where we embrace both the dark and the light. And I've been brewing magic for almost 40 years now. Come on in, let's brew some together. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome! I am so excited to see y'all. You know, I say that every time, and it's because it's the truth. I really am excited. I enjoy making these videos. My YouTube channel has just been so, I have this plethora, this list of words, you know, amazing. I've learned stuff. It's been educational for me. I've met amazing people. I've met all these really amazing Crossroads witches. We're connecting all around the world. And so, yes, when I know I'm doing a video, I'm like, oh, good for me. Now, today's topic is the money in magic. And I know this is a fairly decisive topic, so I'm going to try to choose my words wisely is what I'm saying here, witches. I want to start with first understanding that there are, the magical community is a very, very large place, all right? And a fair slice of that is our neo-pagan, New Age Wiccan community, all right? And especially among the Wiccans, their teachings come via Gerald Gardner, who says that you should not pay for magic. So for them, that makes sense. Now, the Conjuring community, root workers, I'm thinking, you know, any of your hoodoo type folk and everything else, magic is a business. It is a profession, all right? That is part of how they do magic. You do it on the basis that you're learning to do it for clientele. Where with the neo-pagan community, and I'm not, don't anybody holler at me, they don't teach that, nor do they encourage it, like I said, because their base teaching is via Gardner. And so for them, it's not part of, you know, of their system. And so when they come in contact with the Conjuring folk who are like charging for it, then back and forth, and y'all know what I'm saying. I just want to explain, in our community, there is money. Some of us completely, everybody that approaches us, we look at as a client. This is my service, this is what I'm doing, this is what I charge, all right? And for them, that is part of their magic, all right? And for others in our community, it's about sharing what we learn, okay? I have been very blessed. I'm sitting here saying it as I'm taking a deep breath, because sometimes you're blessings, but I straddle between, I'm around the neo-pagan community, so I understand what they're saying, what they're doing, why, and I respect that, all right? And when I am in that atmosphere, I go with the flow. I do not charge, all right? I know that this is what this community is about. When I'm at Papa Nico's, in, you know, the Voodoo Haitian Priest, who believes that, you know, unless you put $1 in the box for spirit, that your working ain't gonna work. You always have to give an offering up. And, you know, the idea of having somebody do a working for you, it becomes a service, and for it to be a service, then there needs to be some sort of a transfer of money of some type, some way. Different houses, different conjuring folks, different ways of doing that, but there's always some type of transfer, even if it's a trade type situation. Even here at the cottage, we have a spirit box. We ask people to help with our supplies, the cost of having the cottage, and to put at least $1 in the box, you know, different economic situations. Not everybody can afford to put $20 in the box every time they come. But at the same time, if you can afford to put the $1 in, you're letting spirit know you didn't show up for free. You're not trying to, you know, take advantage of anyone. You are contributing on your level. all right? So we do see that money as well. And we also see that type of money, donation, running a group money, we will see within the neo-pagan community as well, because there's a cost to renting a room, folks. All right, they deal with costs too, you know, and so they will ask for folks to give a contribution. And I know that some of you new folks out there, you're like, well, why is, you know, her tarot card reading free, and why is she charging $70 for it? Okay, and understand, depending on who these people are, that's part of their magic, that's part of their tradition. Okay, and that when you're dealing most of the time with conjuring folk, that is their profession. All right, and they expect to be paid fairly for it. Now, where do you come into all of this? Knowing that sometimes if you may want to pay for something, other times, you know, you need to learn to do it on yourself. If you are looking to have folks do magic for you, the conjuring community is more than capable, all right? They will, if you're looking to learn conjuring, all right, you got to go hang out at the shop, I don't know, 3 months or something like that. It is more of a closed practice, all right? As far as if you're leaning into it, I tell you to keep knocking and knock some more and just keep going, and you're going to find the door cracked. You're going to find the teacher, the papa or the mama that is your mentor. They're there, all right? If you are within the witchcraft community, like I said, we don't typically charge, but we expect to be reimbursed for supplies, time, and things like that, you know. And I just wanted to shoot this little quick video because somebody was talking to me about, you know, the money in magic, and I thought there was no money in magic, and I'm like, oh honey, there's lots of money in magic, okay? Don't ever think there isn't. But if you come across somebody who's telling you, you know, that they want an exorbitant amount of money for some sort of working, that's not going to... I'm like, yes, if you think it's valuable and you need to do it, but it's not the only option, okay? Now, for me personally, and I want to stress this because I think I need to say it again and make a whole video on it, I do not do magic for other folks, all right? I teach folks how to do magic. That's what this channel's about. That's why I have the House of Witchcraft on Patreon. That's why we have that membership area. And which, yes, we are getting ready to start releasing exclusive members-only content for you folks leaning in. I'm going to give you more information, but that's because you put $1 in the spirit box. You told me that you're interested. You told me that you want to know this for real. So I'm going to take the time and effort to make those extra... I just don't feel like I should put it all up on the internet. I should only put it up for folks in which, you know, like, want to know that stuff. So yes, I have money in it, and then other times I do, like I said, I'll be in community, and I'm like, you know, I don't charge for things. You can sit and talk with me, come to another workshop, and I might be charging you for that workshop, all right? Because it's situational, just like magic. Magic is very situational too. And be aware of it, all right, witches, and don't think that if you go spend tons and tons of money, it's more extra special. It's not, all right? There is no secret ancient grimoire that costs thousands and thousands of dollars that if you could afford would change your life. It does not exist. Yeah. What does exist is that you have the power within you to change everything around you, all right? And you can lean into our community as a place of services and use some of our very talented folk, and they will do whatever working you want. Or you can lean into our community as wanting to learn and do the magic yourself, okay? And if you're leaning in that way, then that is the path of a student. It's time to take notes. This is going to be a journey. You're gonna mess up, but I promise the next time you do it, it'll be better, all right? And with that said, I'm gonna keep this video short because I will just sit here and ramble. When you get me on some type of subject like this, I'm just like, let me tell you what I think. Yes, we have money in some circumstances. No, we don't have money in other circumstances. And for new folks, it is very, very confusing, okay? And so it's just about if that group, that person, organization, whatever, if you got any doubts on, you don't have to. They ain't that damn special, honey. I don't care what they tell you. All right? We got lots of special folks in our community, and you will find the right person, the right teacher, the right situation. Whatever you're looking for, you will find it, okay? All right, witches. I hope y'all have as bright of a blessed day as I'm having. And y'all like my hair, don't you? And I would like to give a shout out to Scorpio, Queen of the Occult. If you don't makeup with a drag queen, I did my makeup according to her rules, and I think it turned out really hot. Tell me what y'all think about it. I had so much fun with her, and I'm hoping to get her back on. All right, witches. Thank y'all so much, and as always, it never changes. Amen. Blessed be, Ashe, and A-Bobo.